Hey, man, you know what's going on live with the vibes. Danger and Goldie 3M, man. You know what's going on, man.
Caveman shit. We live in here. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Turn up. Hey, shout out to everybody that's listening. And if you're listening, tell somebody else they should be listening. Because otherwise they distant. And other than that, you're missing. Because you ain't listening. You don't get it.
Oh.
Real spilling. Mississippi pimping.
That is fine. Just looking at it, man.
Shout out Memphis.
So, man, today we're gonna be talking about corruption. You know, it's gonna be a recap, but we're gonna sneak in. We're gonna talk about corruption too. You know, corruption with the people, corruption as a whole.
Mind corruption as females are mentally corrupted and males are mentally corrupted on material things.
People don't understand, man. What you think is what you do. You know, what you is what you perceive is what you are. So
what you praise is what you do.
Okay, all right, but yeah, what you perceive is what you do. So whatever you got your eyes taking in, and what your eyes are taking in, and what you see yourself doing, man, that's the type of action you're gonna be taking off. So you gotta change that scenery on, man. You gotta get positive, man. And now you're gonna be doing a whole bunch of crazy shit, man. That's why people in the hood, man, that's why they do so much crazy shit, because what they see the same shit every day. And they ain't seeing nothing. You gotta change your scenery, man. Get your mind fresh. Get to seeing new things. Even if you can't go do those things because you don't have the money right then and that, don't mean you can't still see. You can still visualize. You know, your mind can take you to a further place and give you some hope, man. So you can be out here.
You know what that's called? PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I mean, how could Army vets have that, and we got more bodies than Iraq did?
I didn't know how you just went that.
You know? How do you don't get it? Hey, if you don't get it, you ain't with it. And it's survival of the fittest. But
Too much tree for the man.
too much tree. Too much tree.
Hey.
But, hey.
Now you know what's going on, man.
Ball on.
Just got done watching this Lakers Celtics game. Even though, like I said, you know, sports side distraction, you know, that's a rivalry. It was a good game.
That was a good ass game. But that Tyson Fury fight was rigged in the ball. Hey, Fury. Good shit, man.
All sports are rigged, man.
Your ass a Gypsy King because the over under them, whoever better than you won some big money.
Big bread?
Big money.
How much you talking, Willis?
Shit, probably $100 on the dollar.
Dang. Major come up. So you 100, you win 1,000. It's nice. That's a nice payout.
Everybody thought Wilder was gonna knock his ass out.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong, motherfucker.
You thought wrong.
That's what's up, man. But you know,
the way around the town.
that's crazy though, man. All these gambling, motherfuckers gambling away money they don't even have.
Man.
You know how many people would die? See, people don't understand the connection between sports and you know, realistic life. Sports, it equates to death in so many ways, shape, or form, because you got people gambling. Anything you gamble, you just taking a risk, and anything you're gonna risk, at the end of the day, your life can be on the line. So, people, it's a lot of death that go on. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of death that go on on the ground. You know, underground eyes of sports, y'all just don't understand because y'all don't see that. Y'all just worried about who playing. But you got to think about how many motherfuckers betting all this money, and a lot of people don't have it. And then what you think they gonna take? Your motherfucking life. Well, shit got a part in everything, man. It's major, so it's a part of the world. So that means it got a lot of influence. Like, I got to understand the things of the world are not influenced because everything is corrupt. That's what I said. That's why I was going back into corruption. To corruption, just showing you, man, how everything play a part. Government is corrupt, and who work with the government as well, who get to visit the White House when they win their championships. Because basically they're letting the players know you did a good job for distracting the people. So now you get to come to the White House and you get a chance to visit. They can't go to the White House anytime they want to. You got to win because now all the attention is on you. Now we're going to take their attention off all the bullshit. But, I mean, y'all will see sooner or later. Hopefully, soon before it's too late. Too late.
So you better be on time.
Because, man, ain't no goddamn game, man. I keep telling y'all, man. Everything is to fool you. It's all about fooling you. They want to put shit in front of your face and make it seem like it's not what it is, so you perceive it another way. So you're going, what's going on, man? Stop being deceived. Start asking questions. White people, black people, we the number one motherfuckers who don't want to ask no questions because we afraid of what a person will think.
Yeah, you're not insane for having thoughts.
Black people don't start asking questions till they get old, and they be dumbass questions. Does that bacon burger come with bacon? Motherfuckers get senile, and then you want to ask questions. You ain't had no questions when you was young. You was just going about doing everything. You couldn't ask. You thought you was too good. It's not how it go, man. You gotta ask some questions, or you gotta figure out some truth. You just need a reliable source.
And that's everything.
So, get off your ass. You know what I'm saying? Get on your computer. Go look up whatever you want to answer. Ask it, type it in, look up multiple sources, and then see what your spirit say. See, y'all be looking for the wrong shit. Y'all be asking questions with y'all spirit. Y'all asking with y'all mind. Your mind can be deceived, but you can't deceive the spirit.
Deceiving, you are the reason.
So learn how to stop thinking with your mind, and then you can pay attention to all the corruption. Because now, if you was thinking with your spirit, you will see through all the shit that they do. You understand, like I said, that these corporations got private armies, and these motherfuckers are all waiting for their chance to strike. And their interests are not of America. If anything, America is their enemy too.
Yeah. Because America was conquered.
Yeah.
Everything was conquered. And shit, that everybody still just want to conquer more. That shit don't stop. That's human ego.
All right. Man, it's just crazy. People don't understand about. Nobody think about the path that they taking. They just want to be, just taken by the wind, and the wind being all the worldly things. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to just be lifted off their feet into happiness, and that's not how life is. Without misery, shit, you can't enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? They go hand in hand. So if you want to enjoy life, you got to know what misery is like. It's not meant for you to have everything without having nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to understand that. If you want to experience one side of something, you got to experience the other side. So, ain't no difference. Like I told y'all, it's a thin line. Like we said, it's a thin line between good and evil. You know what I'm saying? Both parties are willing to do whatever to prove what they, for what they believe in. But at the same time, it's your morals that come into play. If I'm willing to kill for what I believe in, you willing to kill for what you believe in because you feel so strongly about it, how can I say that I'm a better person than you? You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's just about who wanted more, right? Shit. And clearly, you don't want it. That's why you just let them do this shit right to you. I'm trying to tell you, look what they got going on. All this crazy-ass technology out here, man. Y'all want to keep falling for that shit, they're going to be using it against you.
Yeah. Can't fall victim to the damn system.
Stop trying to win the war that ain't for you. Stop trying to win a battle that's not your battle. It's not yours. It's not yours, man. We don't own shit in this country. You don't even own your car. You pay on that motherfucker every month, but guess what? They can come take it anytime they want to. No matter what you say, how tough you think you are, or what you say you're going to do, you can't do shit.
That's called the judicial system.
They can come freeze all your bank accounts, all your money right now. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. You a slave to the game, baby. Working is just a new slavery. Yeah. Now it's just a better, humane way to do it. They just pay us now, but you still go to slave. And now they got everybody in slavery. Everybody gotta go to work.
Mm-hmm. Best way to do it.
See? Nobody in the world will have to work.
Who invented money?
The world could still survive and be prosperous without money and currency being involved. And you still wouldn't need a government to enact laws. The world has already been like this and already survived.
Humans already fight off unwanted things like rapists and murderers and stealers and home invaders. They already do that. We never needed a government. We never needed money. All of it was a trade back in the day. Gold was the most precious thing, but It happened was all of that was seized by the 18.
But imagine having gold, no food, or gold, no weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like you said.
I mean, you should be able to go into a Walmart and get what you want.
I'm just saying in general though.
Yeah.
You need every aspect. That's why too much of something is bad. But
yeah.
you need a little bit of everything. Shit, you just can't have a lot of one thing. Like I said, if you got a lot of gold, then if you don't have no weapons to defend your gold, then what?
It's like having a lot of cereal with no milk.
Basically, you just in there. You got the cereal and the milk, but you don't got no bowl.
Oh shit, you just tired of eating the cereal and milk. You just gotta take something else now. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, fuck that shit. Fuck gold and silver. You know what? I'm gonna start focusing on my spirit. Then
you're right.
Then your ass, now you straight.
Bad that first day, you good.
Now you good, man. See how that worked, man. See how you brought that into play. Hey, Devo Danger, nigga. Goldie 3M, man, live, nigga. Just kicking it, man, on this nice Sunday, man. It was nice as hell outside. We said we was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? We just got done whipping up some good food. Had a little eat. You know what I'm saying? So now that we situated, you know, now it's time to, get down to business, talk to y'all.
Watch that good Sunday night basketball.
Hey, but I told you, man, stop focusing on the sports. If you do, you got to see it for what it is. Like I said, we watch that shit, but at the same time, it's still a distraction overall. Yeah, Boston still should have won, though. But at the same time, just know the truth, man. DeMarcus Cousins. Rumors, Lakers interested in signing the center and free agency.
I thought he was already on the team.
He is, but I don't know. That's just what's going on. See, now the Queen want Prince Harry and Meghan and the wife departure from the royal family over with. Now she tired of dealing with them. She ready to get him out the way so she can do what she want today. Yeah, they gonna get knocked off. I ain't saying that. I'm just talking shit. I don't know, man, but they better be careful. You better be careful. Man, people are...
Bernie won Nevada. He looking like the front runner for president.
And of course he gonna get there. I don't deny him on that.
But I don't think he's gonna beat Trump, honestly.
Not gonna beat Trump.
It's gonna be hard to beat that nigga, man.
Trump finna set it up so that he win automatically. You already know, man. Trump ain't playing fair, and that's why he gonna win. That's why he won the first time, because he ain't play fair.
I think the Russians did it again.
He don't need them now. Motherfuckers know what's going on. Aiden.
I think they going home because they know what it is with this virus shit. Like, shit, it's time to go on here and lock it up.
Yeah. So they finna put that wall up. You know what time it is, huh?
Kirk Douglas gives $61 million portion to charity, leaving nothing for his son. Blood money?
Nah.
He just don't like his fucking son.
Yeah. Ain't a little fucking prick.
Little bastard.
I worked for my shit. You think you just coming in and get everything? But he lived to 103, man.
He did.
So he lived a long, prosperous life.
Yeah. Damn, he still ain't get nothing. Well, I guess his son doesn't even need shit. He doesn't live his life. Got a career too. But at the same time, damn.
That's crazy, man. Kirk Douglas. Hey. But, he said he want most of his money to be given away. He want $50 million to be given away to various charities.
Everybody know what like charities are, but what do they really go to? It's like 19 cents of every dollar go to the damn thing.
Nah, his money goes all his money is going straight to them. They gonna get the whole check. He said he donated $51 million straight to the charity out of his $61 million inheritance. I don't know if they get the whole demo because I don't know, but I think it's gonna be tax free because it's charity, so that they probably get the whole $51 million. But you never know, like you said, what these charities really represent. Because you give me $51 million, we only need really $2 million to make a move.
Charities be like, oh yeah, we did.
Interesting. Until that steam.
And then the rest of that shit go to motherfucking military training and bases and shit.
All right, secretly.
Yep, that's charity. Keep this motherfucking world safe.
Really? To make them think that you want it, you need to be safe.
Yeah.
They cause the problems so that we think we need some protection.
Exactly.
It's just like
they gonna come over here and just.
it's just like if I was the mafia and I was gonna make you pay for protection, I'm gonna send some people to the store to come fuck with you, fuck up your store, right? And then I'm gonna send some people to come act like they handled the situation by not knowing all of us work together. It's all just a ploy to fuck with your mind. That's why I say y'all gotta start looking into that shit, seeing what's going on, because that's how they gonna play you. Of course, I can play you and set you up when I'm controlling the whole situation. They acting out a story, and it's a plot to it. They write this shit down on paper. They have various schemes. This shit is all in files. Shit ain't a joke, man. You already know that. They got a lot of places. I told you, knowledge is the most powerful thing. That's what they pay the most for. Besides military and weapons, knowledge is what the government is gonna always pay for. And it's, man, you got to think about it. It's a lot of people who getting $21 million or $100 million just wired into their account for one truth, for one secret. You gotta believe that. And they doing it from the computer where they could be untraced. Just because they know how to hack computers, and then they just good. They good. Send that money offshore. Anything.
What do you think about this coronavirus travel restriction? I think it's too late.
Man, they doing whatever they want to right now with that, because they acting too loosely, and they holding back on it for a reason, because they trying to act like they doing their job. But really, if you think about it in the same mind, you see what they doing, it don't make sense at all.
It really doesn't.
Because if you have some infected people, and then you were gonna quarantine them, why quarantine them in the cities of public still with population?
Exactly.
Why not take these people to
islands outside of Hawaii and shit?
Right. So somewhere people don't go, like how we said Antarctica. Why not take them to
I said that was the perfect one.
Why not take these motherfuckers to Antarctica, where it's gonna be hard for germs to grow, and it's gonna be hard, for any, like I said, germination to spread. So you take them there, and then y'all contain that shit from there, where it's harder to spread. But nah, you want to keep the motherfuckers here around a lot of people, and then you want to have them working with people. But look, but then they could be using the robots to treat the motherfuckers and have the robots working on their ass, but they don't want to do that.
Right.
They'd rather have people working on them and get affected. So we never thought about that too. With the technology, with the robots working at you as a doctor, the robot can't get affected by your disease. See, these motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah, they don't care though.
That's why I say technology ain't on your favor. But they really wanted to say, like I said, they had a motherfucking, you'll be getting treated by way better technology than what you think is happening. Come on.
Technology real, man. And it's more advanced than people think, like we said.
You just can't afford it, that's all. The world can't afford the technology, so they don't want to market it, and then they don't want to put it in the hands of us, because you will have so many people who gonna take that technology and alter it. And it's just, they can't trust themselves with it, and they can't trust us with it as well. It's some crazy shit out here, man. I'm telling you, like, y'all probably don't believe in time travel, but you'll be dumb not to. They show you time travel all the time when they go back and change things in time. It's called I forget. It's called the Mandela effect. If you don't know about that, look into it. The Mandela effect. They go back and change it in times, and then you can swear up and down in your mind, and then everybody agree with you that this memory was the way it was. But then when you go back in reality, it's not true. It's because they go back and change it. When they do with the small things, that's how they're able to predict the future, because they go back and change it, and they reenact it, so they know what the future gonna be. But then, see, I don't understand how the future and the past work together. But that's like another conversation. Like,
they just found, and pedestrians have antidepressants have painful withdrawal symptoms of anxiety and the flu.
Say what now?
Antidepressants have painful withdrawal symptoms of anxiety and the flu.
See, they want to send the world into a shock.
Yeah.
Because you want to know why? They want all y'all to be going to the hospitals and the doctor office.
So they can infect you with it.
So they can spread the disease to y'all dumb asses. Because there's going to be certain people that's going and they really got it. They going to tell them they don't got it, and they going to tell them come back for a checkup, or they going to tell them do this and that, or they going to tell them anything. And guess what? This motherfucker got it. You going there to the hospital office with him, and you going to get it too. And all you motherfuckers that work in restaurants where you touch with money, I hope you wash your hands constantly. As always, because you know this money is nasty as hell.
We talking about them doctors, them robot doctors are coming. 91% of the executives say it does. So when would you think the funding would come into play?
Damn, that's crazy that we just. Oh, that's funny. Damn. Let's read more into it. See how we come, man. I'm telling you, man. God working with us, man. Y'all fuck with us. I mean, not to curse, but I'm sorry, God, but but I see how you work with us, man. You give me shit to talk about, and then we come, and then it's right here. 89% of healthcare executives ready creating efficiency in their systems, and 91% believe it's increasing patient access to care. AIs will eventually be effective in diagnosing patients' illnesses and conditions, with 47% believing that AI will have a significant impact on diagnosis.
So that's what they're doing in Nebraska, guys. They just don't want they don't want the exposure to the eye like that. And they probably not even in Nebraska. They probably lying saying that.
AI funded globally rose to a record of $27 billion in 2019.
Yeah, they bought them last year.
So man, robot doctors are coming. Y'all think I'm talking out my ass, but this on Forbes. This on Forbes, man. And then y'all think I'm talking loosely, or you think that we don't know what we're talking about.
We'll see robot doctors in the next 5 years.
But we talking from the spirit, and then voila, our words coming to light right in front of our face. Hey man, y'all need to know. That's why I say you need to know who you listen to, man. It's all good, man. I'm just telling you, it's Devo Danger, man. Goldie 3M, man. It's amazing. Really, honestly. It's crazy. Because I told you this was going to happen. I didn't have to look into it. But guess what? This was already going on, and it's on Forbes. They got robot doctors coming, AIs. And the motherfuckers look just like the same thing as of I Am Legend. So if I told you the robot doctors was coming, I told you what the end result are they going to be. Their mission is going to be to kill us at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, they know they'll never be able to help us. And once so many years go by and they start figuring out the truth and they start understanding the corruption in us, then you'll understand why technology should have never been brought to the humans. Y'all think that Terminator shit fake? Nah, man, Terminator real. And I told you time travel real. What the fuck was they doing to Terminator? They was going back in time with their AIs. And then, like I said, it's always going to be to eliminate the humans and to enslave us because we can't be controlled because we going to always be corrupt. Y'all understand that? A robot isn't corrupt. What the robot doing in his mind is right because he's solving the equation and helping us by getting rid of us so we won't hurt no more. And then they'll probably just keep a few people and then still make it so that all the nuclear weapons are taken out and that all the guns are taken off the street. They're going to be real strict. Ain't going to be no fighting and shit because that's what the ultimate goal is going to be. What's the other purpose for a robot? It's to help a human, right? And what's the obvious way? And at the end of the day, what's the best way to help us? It's to make sure we don't hurt each other. And that's going to be by controlling us. Y'all gotta understand that. See, if I guess that, if I ain't gonna say guess, I spoke on the spirit on that. So you understand, you gotta know what I'm talking about. Our corruption in us as humans is always gonna be our weakness and our downfall as a people. Now you want to create a system that don't feel corruptness and then only look at things from a logical error. We humans. That's why you can't have two things like that exist together. Robots don't think with logic.
And without the trade in China, And without the trade in China, 94% of the top 1,000 companies on Forbes are affected. But they say that it was an earthquake in 2011 that hit two big Mitsubishi plants that hit two Mitsubishi plants and that created the coronavirus by spreading it in the water and the bats getting it. So but how would that be able if they're buying the supply for the cure already?
I already told you they already had the cure.
Mm-hmm.
It was about a person dropping the information and getting the knowledge to it so they can buy it. Somebody had to a broker of deals for them to be able to let the cure be for somebody to get the cure.
Exactly. You gotta if you have the cure.
That's why the world is corrupt.
Created the disease.
They did an elaborate plan to spread the disease. They spread the shit worldwide, and what did they do? They spread it in a way so what that it can be globally contaminated. So that way, when they did spread, they knew for sure that it was gonna be on open water. Because what did we say last time? The best way to do anything is by what? Open water. If you want to spread something, use the water.
So you gotta watch out for the water that you're drinking. The water has been tasting a little bit funny lately.
But like it's in the Bible, you should drink poison and live. If y'all know how y'all drink, y'all know what's really going on with the water, y'all wouldn't drink it. You got to think. We shit, piss, throw up in the water, and then people still drink that shit. They just filter it through a machine. Ain't none of the water clean. They lying to you about the water from being from a spring. All Ice Mountain is not from a spring. They can lie. It's called marketing. They can exaggerate. As long as they water meet FDA approval, they can say that shit came from a glacier. Ain't none of y'all shit coming from no glacier, motherfucker.
Yeah, no.
Fiji ain't coming from no glacier. There ain't no glacial spring water. They flavor the water with minerals to make it taste like it. That's all they doing. And then you believe that you gonna pay $8 for the same tap water. They just filtering it and put minerals in it just to make it taste a certain way. Or they add electrolytes or magnesium to it to make it healthier. You know what I'm saying? Or the filtering process is just way better. That's all they doing. They curing the water with chemicals. If you want fresh water, the only way you go get that fresh water is drinking it straight from the source yourself.
What do you think about this Bugatti Democrat? The 37-year-old homosexual.
Man, politics are corrupt anyway. All politicians.
Yeah, all of them down there.
Our politics have been corrupt. It's about people trying to get in office to act like they for the people and then invoke their own, terms and shit. Everybody always gonna be for themselves. Nobody has ever really got in office and did what they said they was gonna do. They might do partially what they said, and a lot of people get a lot of backlash. So a lot of people can't do what they said they was gonna do anyway. But at the most part, it's a lot of motherfuckers talking about they gonna get something done, and the job never get done. Or somebody do come in and they fix it, but guess what? You got a motherfucker who come in who get reelected after them, and they fuck it up. So they stop all the progress.
Eat your meats.
Amino acids and shit, man. And proteins. That's what it's always gonna be.
Eat rice.
Yeah, that's why they don't eat a lot of meat.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they eat the goddamn bats. Told you bats eat healthy creatures. Now we not talking about the blood sucking bats, and there's only a few of those. Every bat don't suck blood. You only got a certain few of those, and they drink like cow blood, to be honest. And then like I told you, they contaminate everything. So they got the bats probably drinking mad cow, getting mad cows and shit from drinking the cow's blood. But regardless, most bats only eat fruit and insects and shit. So that's a pretty healthy diet. A lot of people eat bugs. You got to think of some insect, and I ain't saying eat the motherfucking bugs, but as far as protein, you can eat a motherfucking beetle with enough protein as a steak and shit. So I ain't saying do it though, but if you're trying to survive, you see a big ass dung beetle. I know you seen Lion King. They made them bugs look good as hell on Lion King.
Hey.
You want to eat that motherfucker?
Hey, so I guess if you out there in China, you get the coughing and that shit on the coronavirus get to you, to start eating protein.
Man, how bad do you motherfuckers want to live, man?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to eat the whole motherfucking? Do you want to eat the bugs or not? Are you trying to live, make it to tomorrow? Nigga, you gonna starve to death, nigga. You better eat that motherfucking dung beetle. You done rolled all that shit up, nigga. You eat that motherfucker.
Eat that motherfucker.
It's gonna be crunchy as hell. And if you get a fire going, get to roast his ass, nigga.
Ain't no meat to the motherfucker.
Some meat in there.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be crunchy, nigga.
Yeah,
Like a piece of chicken.
Man, ain't gonna be meat.
Hey, man.
It's gonna be good.
Hey, whatever happened to that one show that they had where they had the motherfuckers doing all that crazy shit? It was on Man, what was the shit called, bro? I know you know what it is.
What?
They used to walk on. They used to be on TV, and they used to make them do with this crazy shit for money. And it was like 3 events, and and each one got crazy. And some people didn't do it. Yeah, Fit Factor.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good show.
Yeah,
that's some crazy shit.
I ain't doing all that shit.
Yeah, they had
some shit was like hell no.
But you eat chicken testicles.
Yeah.
And you gotta eat it, can't throw up.
Right. I'll fuck around, throw up.
Fuck. That's just something nasty. But you see, they already making you in a way. See, people think that you got to sign a contract to sell your soul, or I'm saying it's not about that. It's about doing some shit that's fuck with your morals. You doing some shit that you know you shouldn't be doing. For money, see, you serving mammon, and you can't do that. So it's not always about. See, that's how people sell their soul. That's why when I say a lot of people sold their soul, I don't mean like he actually sat there. Like a lot of times, I mean, so I don't actually mean like this person sat down and said what the devil met with him. Nah, motherfucker, that person sold their soul by, lowering they spiritual power for Yah. You know what I'm saying? And by that I mean basically these motherfuckers be, making their morals, acting like they don't have morals and shit. So, and y'all, you're not going to look at you the same. So you're going to turn this back on you. Then you lose your protection, and now you just up for grabs. And that's how you going to world loose. And then you're going to keep making those decisions. And then now you serving the devil. That's how you end up working for him. He going to have you doing these crazy things for money. And then for your self-respect, it's you just slowly slipping away. And, if you a man of God, you got self-respect for yourself. And, you understand that money is nothing. And then you are people of God, you already know you're going to be taken care of anyway. Like, ain't nothing you got to worry about. Like, you should, like, really, we're not supposed to worry about anything. Because at the same time, if you know you're protecting everything good, ain't nothing to worry about.
You know what I think? The coronavirus is a breakout that God created maybe to prevent the 5G building, because that was probably going to be the death of most of us.
I mean, you can't say, I don't know. I can't say that he created it. I don't know.
I don't know. It might be man-made.
I mean, you got to understand it's a lot of things in making.
It might be the timing. You know what I'm saying?
But, at the same time, man, a lot of things like that, man, it's, at this point, it's like the thing should be about protecting yourself. See, it's already here, so I can't think about who created it. Mm-hmm. But now I got to think about how I'm not going to catch it and what can happen if it, if it do spread and how can, we protect ourselves. Because like I told you, the highway is going to be so fucked up. If it spread, they're going to shut the highways down because they're going to shut down all the ways for transportation. So ain't going to be on the highways. So where you at? You're going to be stuck. So everything going to be, you're going to have to move on feet. And then you're going to be basically a sitting target, or a walking target, walking duck. You're not going to be able to drive anyway because, that's going to drive a lot of attention. You're going to have to move around at dark. You're going to have to know how to maneuver. See? That's why your skills are going to come in. You're going to have to turn to a goddamn, secret agent and shit. Motherfuckers don't know how to do things like that. Like, I used to practice that as a kid. You got to understand, got to know how to tiptoe, walk in the heels of your feet without making noise so your body weight don't come down. So, the ground don't creak under you and shit. It's going to be skills to survive. And you think things like that don't matter, but watch a cat when they hunt and why he gets so low and why he make just those certain movements so he don't, you know what I'm saying, hit the grass the wrong way so it don't crackle so that the deer don't hear him. You got to understand when in the world where when the time come when the world gonna be real fucked up and shit, your survival instinct is gonna be kick in. You're gonna be a way different person if you're gonna be one of those person that's living and surviving. Your animal, I ain't gonna say animal instincts, but your survival instincts are gonna kick in. You're gonna be way more in touch. So the shit that you on here now, you're gonna hear that shit. So you're gonna be hearing motherfuckers if they creeping. If you hear a crackle, you're gonna take that way more serious than in a time where ain't nothing going on. But in a time of war and famine and disease, you hear anything, any type of sound, you're gonna be on your guard. So motherfuckers gonna be fucking around, just start shooting at the sound. You know what I'm saying? Because they just scared. People gonna just be shooting at the what they think the noise is, not even risking it. Don't even give a fuck who they hit because they know at this point ain't nobody gonna want to be around each other. So people gonna be scared to even see each other. So people not gonna want to work together like that. You gonna have some people who work together, and those the people with common sense and shit, and those gonna be the people that's gonna build together and band together, and that's how the people always build a resistance, because it's gonna be people that's smart enough to work together, and through those people they gonna always conquer more people, get more people to join their cause and shit. So you always gonna have some sort of rebel alliance, going against anything. And that's just from people, like I said, who gonna come together and stop being stupid and realize that who the real common enemy is. But it's gonna be too late, because by the time we realize who the real common enemy is, but see, you gotta understand, they only gonna basically show themselves, and they only gonna show themselves and basically start reenacting their plan for real when they know they can win, when they know it's 100% sure. Now they just laying down traps and shit so motherfuckers can walk into them when it's time to go off. See, you gotta understand what's going on, man. Everything is gonna come in the light, so you're gonna see the real tight grips they got on this when they basically knock down that one domino. All the other dominoes gonna fall. It's gonna be in effect. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called that. It's called the domino effect. So once they knock down one, all their plans are gonna fail all at the same time.
We running out of natural resources like gas, y'all. It's time to get your electric vehicle.
Ain't nobody running out of shit. They just got it. They own it all. Mm-hmm. So what they own, they mark it off. They tally it off and act like it don't exist.
But just imagine you just charge your car. You ain't got to know.
The army already get all. They trying to control all the gas. Not all the armies. The corporations is too, and they all have their own. Everybody got their own alternate energy source. That's another thing too. Y'all think everything run off gas, and that's not true. Most of the shit that the army uses is gonna be based off satellite power, and it's gonna be battery power, and it's gonna be powered by the sunlight. And the shit that they use at nighttime, if they need to use it at night, they'll use gas then. Why use gas when you don't need to? When you can have a battery charged car or anything. You think they don't use that shit? Nah, like I said, they just not gonna tell you because it ain't your business. Because technology, like I said, it ain't for you. They using that type of technology, but shit, I'm telling you, they got nuclear power submarines that don't need coal or that don't run on gas. It has a nuclear engine in it, and the motherfucker run off his own energy supply. So come on now.
You gotta just go up and get some sun panels.
Man.
To charge up.
They can make that bitch run off the hydrogen.
Charge up for days.
They can make that bitch run off the hydrogen atoms in the water and make the water fuel that bitch. It's all about just how you configure your power source and what you gotta take energy off of. Everything give off energy because everything is comprised of energy. So once you learn how to harness it, then you can use it for what you want to, and that's all it's about. And that they can't harness the energy of matter. That's what they can't understand. See, that's the biggest question in science. What's matter? They like, what's everything that make everything what it is? What makes because in all reality, nothing exists. Because if you look at the couch real closely and you put a microscope on it, it's part the couch is going to disappear. So technically, to the eye of the microscope, and when that microscope zoom in to 1,000 of 1,000 of 1,000, it's going to make the couch disappear because it's going to see right past it. So that's telling you nothing is real. So what hold everything together and what give us its weight? What give it depth? What make us able to touch it? That's matter. And they can't prove why matter is real. But matter is God.
Yeah. That's why it matters.
Hey, that's why it matters. And people try to make their own, like people try to figure out things that don't need an explanation. You know, I don't need an explanation for that.
We got another life form floating.
Scientists have released a treasure trove of data regarding the comet Eridith, formerly Ultima Thule, which is the most distant object to be visited by a spacecraft. The comet revealed insight into the origins of our solar system, settling the decade-old debate about how the planets form. The spacecraft also identified organic molecules similar to life ingredients that the comet already huge. NASA.
That's what happens at the globe.
Man, you can't trust NASA.
Yeah,
NASA has been corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
NASA act like they've been on the moon, ain't been nowhere. Nobody ever been to the moon, y'all. Don't ever believe that shit. Don't let them lie to you. They try to. Then you see how they had to punk Kyrie Irving to make him change his mind because he was speaking too much truth because he knew what the fuck was going on. So they had to hush his ass up. You seen that's why he on the Nets, right? If you play the game, you play with the right team, you get the right players. Like LeBron, he played the game, so that's why he get the best players because he played the game off.
He still got KD. You just gotta wait till him come back up.
He play on the off court. Yeah, he do. I'm just saying though, he'd be more in the situation. Well, he'd be winning 8, getting a chance to play 12 finals in a row. There's a big difference. These niggas gotta really play hard. It's the difference when the game already set up for you to win. You just gotta actually win. I could look. They put you in a situation, but they can't, force feed you. I gave you the plate and the fork, nigga. You gotta just eat the whole. You gotta finish. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it for you. Hey, man. So you know how I go, man. It's Devo Danger, man. Goldie 3M, man. We just in here capping it up with you, just talking, speaking some truth. Like I said, man, you got to watch out for the corruption. Just know what technology is coming, man. Just know what technology is heading in the future. If you lucky to be around, yeah, you're going to love the motherfucking, the robots and shit. You're going to think the motherfucker be your best friend. But when that motherfucker tell you can't leave the house because it's dangerous outside, or when World War III start, or anything go crazy, or anything, that motherfucker say, no, you can't go outside, and he holding you hostage because the coronavirus has spread, and that's a worldwide disease that took out half of civilization 5 years from now. So now they enact the humans, the robots, to basically protect us, to keep it from spreading to the people that didn't, basically didn't get affected. So now they're going to release the robots. So you just got to look at different scenarios. You never know what the fuck is going to take over. Which one can actually, take over. So, man, you got to just think about it, man. That's all I'm saying. But if you don't think, then you just wasting your time, man. You just doing. This is a thinking world, man. This is, like chess. Life is like chess, man. It's a thinking game. You got to think. You doing a lot of doing, but all you're doing, you just wasting a lot of energy because you ain't getting nowhere. If you sit down and think and then do, you will understand, man. Start using your mind. Devo Danger, man. Go to 3M.
You got some tourists, 6 Chinese tourists in Florida at the Mar-a-Lago club. The FBI arrested them thinking they were spies.
Mm-hmm.
But they still want to look further into it.
Because they are spies.
Exactly. What would be the point of you putting this?
It's the FBI. They know they spies. They just wanted to show the people that they know they spies.
Exactly.
Because one thing about a spy is that you can't prove that they a spy. What's the paperwork saying that I'm a spy? You know what I'm saying?
Paperwork on the spy.
Exactly. So they know they spies.
Mm-hmm.
But they want to let the people who sent them, let them know that we understand what's going on. Your plot.
They did that Equifax shit, taking it like 1/3 of everybody's social and shit.
Who?
It was 6 Chinese members. Well, 3 of them. Well, yeah, it was 3 of them arrested. Well, they trying to indict them, but they sure ain't. They like it's probably not gonna go through. Ain't no way we gonna get them over there.
Yeah,
and
but
the military, Chinese military.
yeah, and why you want to go over there to where it's famine, where they gotta fight disease? It's not the best time to go over there.
Yeah.
If anything, the Chinese government will give them up before you even have to go over there and get them. China not like Mexico. China got it. They strict. You have dishonored the country. We expedite you. But before they expedite before they expedite them, they gonna affect their ass with the corona, then send their ass over there. You can keep their ass over there. We'll catch you later, motherfucker. Hey, man, Devo Danger, man, live with the vibes with Goldie, man. Hope you enjoyed the show, man, because we got somewhere to go. Hey.